Sold.
Hello, here we go for the next episode of the NNL show. We're up
Yes.
to episode number 12
Already.
for us already. So, of course, Louise and Nathan from LJ Hooker Thornlie
Hello.
Canning Vale. So, straight into it, because we've got lots to talk about
We do indeed.
today. Overall market,
Yep.
we are seeing less properties come onto the market.
There are less properties on the market, no
Yep.
doubt about that. There's probably less sales activity as well compared to this time last year. I think I saw the River stats. It was about 950 properties sold this time last year in a week, and most recently it was about 830.
Okay, so
830.
significantly.
The sales activity is dropping. That could be because of the shorter supply
Mhm.
and the interest rates having an effect.
Yeah.
But buyers are a little bit more cautious about jumping in as well.
Yeah, of course. Changing times.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we're quite there yet. The properties are still selling well, but there are some signs that it's not moving as fast.
As quickly. Okay.
So if you've got a well-presented home that's modern inside, you'll get a lot of interest. It will sell straight away.
Okay.
If it's dated,
Needs a little bit of
needs
work. Mhm.
it's going to take some time for the prices to be spot on.
Righto.
Yes, let's have a look at the market stats.
All right, let's get straight into it. So I have Southern River here, median value at 611,000,
Yes.
which is an increase of 9.3%.
Yeah. So a lot of these graphs, we're starting to see them level out a bit,
Yeah,
or even peter down.
a little bit.
A
This
little
one
bit.
has come down a smidge, probably from last month.
Yeah, but we'll probably get a better indication in the next 3 months as to whether that's a accurate.
Spring and summer tends to really show us, doesn't it, those months? A lot of people like to sell their houses in those months.
In a popular market like it is now, it doesn't even matter so
Doesn't
much.
it? Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
but we will know if that's going to trend down in the next few months as
Okay.
the sales history comes through.
All right, what do you got there?
I have Thornlie, so median value now 463. I think the days on market has actually jumped up a little bit. I think it's around 20,
Right,
19,
because that was
20.
14, 15, I think, before.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe another week, so like 3 weeks other than
Yeah.
2. Okay, interesting.
Yes.
Canning Vale median value 675,000, which is 9.1% of an increase.
Okay, and Gosnells, so median value is now 371,000, and that's an increase of 9%. So
Mhm.
still performing well.
Okay,
Even though the interest rates have been going up, we're still ticking them over.
alrighty. Well, that's good. Good, and good.
So some listings. 13 Reed Close in Thornlie. This
great.
is a big house.
Big house.
For the price. It's got 3 living areas. The back bedroom is huge. They've done an extension there.
Yeah.
It's ideal.
Like
for
a
teenager.
teenage retreat, something like that, definitely, or a games room, toy room, something like that. It's huge. It's actually a very large property. It's actually in Forest Lakes,
Yes.
and it's in the Forest Crescent Primary School catchment zone.
It's right around the corner.
So it's a very, very good spot there, right on that Thornlie Canning Vale border.
Yes.
And yeah, huge property. It's a family home.
Mm.
It's a big family.
I feel like because it's got so many sections to it, you can be very versatile as to how you want to utilise the space
Yeah.
there. You
Yeah.
could do a lot with that home.
Yeah, it's huge potential, that one. It's a great one.
Now, I don't have photos of this one yet, but 50 Chalice Road in Armidale.
I haven't even seen this one yet.
No, this one is very unique. It's huge. It's got 2 living areas in it that you haven't seen the size before.
Okay.
In Armidale property.
Okay.
It's got 2 rooms that could be huge games rooms, home theatre. It's probably over 200 square metres, which is a big house for the age it was built.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely come have a look at that one when it goes live next week. Just sold. Borton Road. You're on that sign.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's a nice story, this one, isn't it? This is a feel-good property.
Yes. So 225 Wharton Road. The sign's been there for a while with your face on it as well as mine.
That's why it sold, because it had mine on there too.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Well, he actually rung us from the digital board that we've got down there.
That's
on
right.
Wharton Road.
Yeah, because it was you and then me.
Yeah, but he rung me, not you.
Righto. Good.
Anyway. So this property was listed with another agent for quite some time. The marketing wasn't really up to scratch. The seller was very disappointed with the level of interest he was getting in the home. So he engaged myself and you to take over. So we had to refresh things. So we did a twilight shoot.
Yes.
For photos.
And a video.
We did a video.
Professional video, yes.
Had thousands of views on Facebook, which definitely helped generate a crowd. So with the right marketing, we were able to find the right buyer. And the seller was able to move on to Melbourne as well.
To be with the family.
Yeah, and the buyer, turns out, comes from the same part of India as the seller, from Bangalore. So they got along really well. They become friends during the sale.
I think it's so lovely.
And they're very much like each other. It's like a perfect match.
I think that's so lovely.
Yeah. So after all that stress of going to the market, and the seller is a bit older person, so he was making a big move moving over to Melbourne. We were able to guide him through that and get a great result in the end.
Yeah, it's special.
All right, we're going to talk about how to choose the right agent to sell your home. You want to enlighten me?
Well, I think because there are less properties coming onto the market, as we mentioned earlier, and there's so many agents out there that are looking for the next listing. There's all these things going on with discounting prices and marketing and all of this stuff. And I think it's important to think, how are you going to pick the best agent for you or to sell your property, whether it's your family home with all those memories or whether it's your investment property. I think it's important to choose an agent correctly.
I think the first step would be to do your own research.
Yeah. Get on realestate.com, get on River, and get on Facebook.
Yeah.
Because you want to see, what is that agent doing on their socials?
Yeah.
How active are they? How engaging are they? What are they doing that is different to the next?
To the norm.
Yeah.
Everyone just puts it on realestate.com.
That's right. What else? What else are they doing for your business and for your property and to generate as much interest in that property as possible?
Yes.
Are they doing a video? Are they getting professional photos? Are the photos just the rental photos that have been around for 6 months? Is there digital furniture? Is there staging done within the property? All those sorts of things.
Shots,
aerial shots. Right. So I think all of those things should be considered.
I think because the market's been good, the extra marketing, well, some agents think that extra marketing is not really required because there's so many buyers out there. But to really put it out there, you just got to spend a bit more on marketing, put the right channels in place, and then attract even broader market. Because if the market starts to slow, you really want to get as many people to the home as possible.
Absolutely.
So it might not be like that for much longer.
Well, you need it to stand out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So an example of that is 19 Malone in Thornlie. We did a big video on that one, and I had over 100 people through the home open.
We haven't had numbers like that for a while, have we?
No.
It was huge.
Yes. So sold straight away.
Absolutely.
And seller got a great price, but I think the video certainly helped there. Also, the agent that sells the most in a suburb doesn't necessarily mean that they're the best agent for you as well. They might be selling a lot of property, but they might be pricing them really, really low and just turning them over really quickly. Are they actually getting the best price? Is something to consider.
And the negotiation comes as part of that as well. Are they able to negotiate a good price for you?
Yeah.
Or is it just a numbers game? Tick it over, sell it, move on.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that's important. Do they have the time to provide you with the service that you're after? If you're somebody that likes that face-to-face meetings and communication, has the agent got that time for you? Or are they sending an assistant, or are they just sending you an email on Monday morning?
They might have listings spread out all over Perth as well, and I would think they would find it hard to provide that one-on-one personal service.
Yeah.
And just not even having a local office as well. The convenience of being able to drop into the office is
it's nice.
Probably something we don't even realise.
And I think perhaps older people, and not to be discriminatory either way, but they do like that face-to-face and just being able to pop into the office, and I think that that's really nice as well.
Yeah. So there are some companies out there, comparison sites, also in the real estate industry. So you might Google real estate agent Thornlie, and then you'll be bombarded with the different ones where compare agents. All of a sudden you put your name, your number in, and you get bombarded with agents.
Calling you up saying, let me come and do an appraisal.
Yeah, so it's probably, some people it's not a pleasant experience because you'll get maybe 3 to 5 calls within the space of an hour from different reps. It can be a bit overwhelming. So you're probably better off doing your own research and going down that path.
Yes.
Rather than the comparison sites.
And the thing is, it's actually not hard to do your own research and compare yourself. Like we said, through realestate.com, through Rewa, through Facebook. So it's almost you just doing the work for yourself rather than getting someone else to do it. And it's not time consuming because it's right there for you.
Yeah.
The other thing with those comparable websites is they do charge a fee. So just keep in mind that if you're going through that real estate agent is knowing when they come to see you that they're going to have to pay for that referral. So potentially they could be adding that on to either their marketing or commission to pay for that service.
Mm.
So
yeah, as an agent, if you get one of these referrals, it's a good 20% of the commission most of the time. So you're looking at $1,500 to $3,000 just for a person's name and number. And you're not always getting the best 3 agents. Sometimes you're just getting the agents that are willing to pay the referral to these companies.
Yeah, so we just need to be careful with that. Yeah.
So I'm not going to lie, I've done these types of appraisals before.
And so have I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
no problems at all.
Benefit there as well.
Of course.
But you're much better off doing your own research.
Of course, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Anything else you want to discuss?
We had the LJ Hooker ball on the weekend, which was
Another
great.
ball,
Another ball. Our office is always performing really well, which is great. Lots of nominations.
Well, I have to say, Dahlia Rakiki.
The boss.
Yeah.
She is phenomenal. She absolutely wiped the floor with the whole room. Just on top, number one, after 40 years.
Still going
She is still number one. And honestly, what an honour for us to be working for somebody like that and learning from somebody like that. And she's just amazing. And I'm so proud of her, greatly. And she's very proud of herself, which I think is wonderful. But we've got a great team there. And we're all there to support her, and obviously
you had a good time.
I had a great time.
Yeah, saw you dancing in your stilettos on Facebook.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Just, it's sometimes nice to just have a night off from being a parent and, just have a good time.
Haven't done that in a while.
Have not. Won't be doing it for a long time after that because I remembered my age and that we have to function the next day.
Yeah. Kids still get up at the same time.
That's right. Anyway, it was good fun. It was a good night anyway.
Okay, let's get to it.
Thank you. See you next month.